Hi, everybody. I'm happy to announce a new feature in the Vital Volunteers Association Management software. And what this feature allows your members to do is it allows them to send an email to their immediate neighbors. So it's based on distance from your member's house, and they can send an email for things like, "Oh, my dog I haven't seen is lost. I haven't seen him for a few hours. Have anybody seen him?" Or I'm going into the city this afternoon. Does anybody need me to pick something up for them? Or maybe there's a violent storm and with lots of wind damage. And as you're well aware, it can be very localized. So just part of the lake might have seen this severe damage. Or I could have been out for a walk and saw a bear. So I want to let my neighbors know right away that there's a bear in the area and for them to be careful. But the actual example I'm going to use in this video is a septic system pump out. So we're all worried about climate change, and one of the small things we can do is when it's time to pump out my septic system, I can send an email to my neighbors and ask them if they need their septic system pumped out at the same time. So this does several things. Instead of the septic tank hauler having to go to various houses in the countryside to get a full truck, he goes to your house and to your neighbors, and he gets a full truck. So he doesn't have to drive all over the place using up gas and lots of exhaust fumes. So it's very effective and efficient. And the other thing is they can often give you a discounted price. So because he's getting a full truck by just going into one area, he'll often give you a discounted price. So to get started, you just click on, you have this email neighbor functionality bookmark. So you just click on your bookmark, and then you just type in your name, first name and last name, your email address, and your street number and street name. And the reason you do this is because the system has to match your member record. So this is just a form, and what you do is you put in your information. The system will check it against your actual member record, and if the information matches, then it knows you're a valid member. And what the step is after that, it will actually send an email to the email address on file, which will be the same as the one you enter on your form. So it knows it's you because it's sending an email to your email address. So nobody else can hack that email address or anything. So it's secure from that point of view. And the distance I'm going to put in for my neighbors is 1 kilometer. So basically I want to search for all the members that are within 1 kilometer of my home. And it's come back and it says 3 members with email addresses were found within 1 kilometer of your home. So this, so 3, if I get 3 of my neighbors plus myself, that's 4. That should be a full septic system truck. So I'm going to click on the continue. And what it does is it will send me an email inviting me to participate in the next step. So there's the email I just sent. Initiate send email to neighbors. That's what I want to do. So this is the security part of it. It's a 2-step process. First, you fill in that form, which we just saw, and then it sends an email to the email address on your member record. And this is the email here. And then you just click here to initiate part 2. So part 2 is you actually selecting what you want to email your neighbors about. And in this case, we're going to use the septic system one. It asks you which septic hauler. So I'm going to say Mumby. And what is the fee? So the fee is $150 per person. And that is let's say a $25 discount. As I said, often if you get several of your neighbors, they will give you a discount. And when do you want to actually order this by, coordinate this? I'm going to say Sunday. I'd like everybody to get back to me by Sunday so I can coordinate it. And you see it just creates this little email below here using the key details. And I can change any of this, so I can change the text. I don't have to go with this canned text. It's just an easy way to send it. So the next step, I'm going to actually click on the emails, and note at this point it doesn't tell me who the 3 neighbors are. It's kind of like a blind email you're sending out, so it's not telling me as the person coordinating this who the neighbors are and what their email addresses are. It's all blind. Okay, so I'm going to click on the send emails, and it says email sent. You can close the window. So now I just sit and wait. You know, the email's gone out to my neighbors. They may or may not reply. It's totally up to them. So Bob was one of my neighbors. I'm just going to load here. And here it is, my association email from one of your neighbors. It's from Art Randall, who was the person sending it. So I'm going to open the email, and it says, "Dear Bob Roberts, Art Randall is pumping out their septic system. We would like to get a group of neighbors to ensure a full truck, which is good for the environment, less driving, and perhaps get a group discount. Mumby will be doing the pump out. Pump out's regular fee per tank and discounted fee is $150 per person. That is a $25 discount. I would like to contact the pumper and place the order by Sunday. I'm located at 1050 Willett Lane, and I've sent this to all neighboring members within 1 kilometer of my home. Please reply back to this email if you are interested in participating." So as I said, the originator, Art Randall, doesn't know who it's sent to and doesn't know their email address. It just knows it was sent to 3 people within 1 kilometer of their home. So Bob Roberts, who is receiving this email address, is one of those neighbors, and it's totally up to him whether he replies back or not. If he's interested in getting his septic tank pumped out at the same time and saving a bit of money by doing it as a group, he just replies back to Art and says, "Yep, I'm interested, please include me." And that's it. That's the feature, quite handy. And we hope that it's something you'd be interested in. Thank you very much for watching.